also talked about this morning is that while we have had communications with the community and the city, is that obviously there are ways that we can do better communication. There's always room for improvement. And we have decided that we're going to do that better communication by doing weekly conference calls with our key stakeholders and continue to increase the types of information that we're providing on a weekly basis through our press releases and on our website to the community. So in addition to the Buckeye traffic website we have, we're going to dedicate a special section of our website just for this project, where we're going to have information updates on the progress of the project going forward, so that we have that regular information out there so that you always know where we stand with the project and where we're going and what's going on with the project, so there's never a doubt what's going on with the project and what's happening with it until we get this completed next May. So that's what we're going to be doing going forward, and we're going to try to do our best to keep you in the loop on what's going on as it relates to the city of Lorain. With that in mind, let me be forthright and let you know that we do have some inspection planned soon for the Henderson Bridge that will begin. There will be some lane closures related to that, but we will not plan to do the lane closures until Bascule Bridge is finished and open. So we are taking that into consideration. And it's just lane closure, it's not a complete closure of the bridge. Henderson. I think that was all I had.
I have a question for you. Sorry,
Sure.
name?
Your name, sir?
My name is Mike Kennedy.
Just kind of.
We asked you in the spring why the buses, why it would be shut down for the summer, why the bridge would be, and you said because of the buses. Then we asked you how many buses actually use the bridge, and you said, I don't know. I'm asking you today, 6 months later, do you know how many buses have been impacted by the use of that bridge being down?
I don't know the number. I don't know if anyone.
You still don't know? Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Mike, I don't have an exact number of how many buses. All I do know that the school system did have to reroute buses for the closure of that bridge.
The point is, the ODOT made their decision based on that information according to the line safety here. And, you know, I'm glad to see everybody made nice in that today. You know, that's nice, but I still am very, the bridge out, you know, things need to be maintained. I understand all that. But there were some things that could have been done and should have been done. And, for example, one year I was pedaling cross country and I got into Illinois in farm country. And it was, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this big detour sign comes at me. And it says, detour road, bridge closed, so I have to go 8 miles that way, into traffic now. I was on back roads, I'm on the highway now. 12 miles out, 8 miles out, 12 miles back, and 8 miles back. So I went 16 miles out of the way. Then I got back to where the bridge was, and you know what? You can take your bicycle over the bridge. They just had it shut down for vehicles. Relating that to this situation, and that's what really frustrated me back then, that I didn't make my campground I wanted to get to. Looking here at this situation here, there were thousands of people that pedal their bicycles from the Pacific to the Atlantic every summer. And what happens is they're detoured over the Henderson Bridge, okay? And then the detour takes them out on Route 611, where there's no berm, it's a high-speed road, there's no sidewalk. Rather than just going 3/4 of a mile straight ahead to Route 6, and they'd be on their way, through Lorain, through Sheffield, where they got nice bike paths. So they would detour it out. So it was brought to ODOT's attention early on that we needed signage through, I think, Lorain Growth Corporation asked ODOT through letter and verbally to put up some signage. Well, that was never done. So what happens is the bicyclists now, instead of just going 3/4 of a mile out of their way, they have to go out to Route 301 and then up 301. And I realize, you get your paycheck and everybody in ODOT gets their paycheck. Why does Mike Kennedy have to pay for this? My bottom line is affected approximately $2,000 a month. Now, that's not a lot, but why everybody else gets their money? The state gets their money.
I don't remember the bike route ever being part of that road.
Okay. Brian, I'm John Hart, I'm the Deputy Director. I'd like to introduce my staff because some of these questions might be better
Okay,
answered by
sure.
people. And because I know Ken Wright, stand up. Ken is our planning administrator, and I think he met with a lot of stakeholders in the planning stage for these detours, things of this, and when to start the job, the completion date, things of that nature. Tim Farley is highway management, he's over the construction, and they have Val Kilmer, who's over the consultants for the design. And these are my three top administrators, as well as Brian, I'll work with. Regarding additional detours, we sign on state routes. We typically don't sign through local neighborhoods to send large volumes of traffic to someplace where kids are on bikes playing in the street or whatever the case. We're going to do that. In this particular case, I believe that we communicated with the locals if they wanted to put additional local detour signs up, they were more than welcome to. They could put any signs up they wish to within the municipality. Our responsibility is to establish a detour on the state route. So additional signing, we did put additional signage up for the businesses, alternate routes, but still staying on the state route system. That I believe there was communications that additional signage could be put up by the